I looked on the TV and I see America's Top Model. I looked on the TV.
Hi girls, welcome to episode 6 of Girl Talk with Char. So I'm so pumped up to be back with you guys. I miss talking with you guys. But today I want to talk about how to be a good friend. So I've gotten a lot of emails from a lot of teens, girls, asking like, so my friend did this, that, and the other. Is this a real friend? And it's been a lot of situations, some shadiness going on. So I just want to first and foremost talk about how to be a good friend, break it down, and then go from there. All right. So I'm just going to give you some signs of a good friend. And this is for you, but also to be a good friend, but also to know what a good friend is for the people around you, for the friends around you. So the first thing is learn how to celebrate your friends. All right. First and foremost, nobody wants to be around somebody that's envious or jealous of somebody or hating, honestly. Nobody wants to be around a hater, somebody who can't celebrate. If your friend does something well, you should be happy for them, all right? Even if it was something that you wanted to excel at and you didn't do well at, it's okay. We're not always gonna do well at everything. Sometimes our friends are gonna do better than us in certain areas and vice versa. Sometimes we're gonna do better in other areas. So we have to just learn first and foremost to love ourselves, our unique looks, our unique talents and abilities, and our unique strengths, and of course our weaknesses as well. We have to learn to love us, all right? That way you don't have to feel intimidated of someone else, so that you can celebrate your friends, celebrate other people, not be jealous of them. And it's inevitable, sometimes you might feel jealous, but don't be a hater. Fight those feelings and still celebrate them and congratulate them, all right? Same for you. If they're always saying negative stuff about you, they can't celebrate you, something's wrong with that. If they're always hating or got a sly comment to make, they try to act like they're joking, but really they hating. All right, you need to watch that. So learn how to be happy for other people. If they're your friends, be happy with them. If they're doing bad or they're sad or going through something, don't be glad about that. Don't think it's funny. Genuinely care enough to be there for them. All right? Be honest and truthful. Man, if you a lying or if you're around some liars, them ain't no true friends, all right? Somebody who's always gossiping about you, talking about you behind your back, spreading rumors, seems like always drama follows them. Those ain't no real friends, girl. You need to kick them to the curb. Be done with them. 2 fingers, goodbye. Because they're not real friends if it's always something, all right? Also, be real, all right? Don't be phony. All right, just be honest, as I said before. And sometimes we put on facades for people, but no, if you can't be the real you, you feel like you always got to try to be somebody else to be around somebody, those not real friends. If you always have to basically put your values on a shelf so that you can fit in with them, those not good friends either, real friends either. If they're trying to always pressure you to do things that you don't want to do, or that they know you don't feel like it's cool, or you don't get down like that, those aren't real friends, all right? Also, don't be competitive. That kind of goes with jealousy. Don't try to always one-up the other person, meaning, oh, she looks cute at this thing, I gotta look better than her at the next thing. Oh, she did this, I gotta do that to one-up her. No. Focus on yourself, stay in your lane, let her stay in her lane. And again, maybe you guys do want to pursue some of the same things, but never let it come between your friendship as far as trying to do things against them so that they can fail, so that you can be the winner. All right, you don't want to do that. All right, you want to genuinely, if you do excel, you want to make sure that it's honest, all right, and not because you lied or cheated behind her back or behind his back, all right? You want to seek their best interest. You should have their best interest at heart. If you don't, you ain't a real friend. And if they don't have your best interest at heart, they're not a real friend, meaning they want to see you do well. They don't want to see you hurt. They want to see you happy. Though that's a real friend, okay? Someone who's genuine. All right, don't be possessive over them. Man, this is annoying. Basically, they don't want you to have no other friends. I get it. Sometimes we can feel a certain way about our friends. We want to keep them close. We might feel insecure that they might be closer to somebody else, but fight against those feelings because, girl, it ain't cute. When you possessive, they can't have no other friends but you always insecure. Check yourself. When you know that somebody means something to you and you mean something to someone else, you don't have to feel insecure. You don't have to be afraid that someone's going to take your place. And if someone else does, then they weren't meant to be your friend no way, because you don't have to fight for a friendship. It should be organic, meaning it should just happen naturally, all right? It shouldn't have to be forced, okay? All right, also, look out for them. Have their back. Be genuine, all right? And that kind of goes with some of the other things that we say. Be genuine. Have their back. If you know that they're about to get in a situation that's about to not be a good thing for them, be honest, be real. Even if nobody else wants to tell them, you need to tell them because it ain't cool, all right? If they're sad or they're sick, be there for them. Check on them, all right? See if they need anything, all right? And don't be rude or mean. Make sure you're sincere, all right? We all have bad days, but just apologize. When you're wrong, you're wrong. It's not always about being right, okay? In friendships, it's about keeping that friendship. It's about a give and take. It's not always about what you can get from the other person. If it's always about what you can get from the other person, you're a user. Just being real. You aren't a real friend, okay? It should be a give and take. You both should benefit from a friendship, all right? And also, you should just make sure that over and over and over that you are forgiving. Be a forgiving person, all right? People are going to make mistakes, as I said before. No one's perfect. No one's going to be a perfect friend. But again, if they're doing most of these things, they're not honest, they're talking about you behind your back, they're trying to always date the same guy you're dating, or they date your ex, those aren't real friends, girl. You gotta wake up. Those aren't real friends. And that's some of the situations that some of you guys were sending me in emails saying that your friends start dating your other friend. Should we stay friends? No, I don't believe so. I would never do that to my friend, start dating her ex, even if it's over. That's just like a friend code. You don't do stuff like that. Or always trying to compete for the same guys. It's been situations where me and one of my friends, when we were growing up like the same guy, I would just back off because first of all, I'm gonna keep it like this. It's not worth our friendship. But second of all, if a guy likes both of us, he's not worth it. Because I want a guy who's going to like me and not trying to like my friend or the other girls in the room. If he can't like you out of everybody else, he's not worth your time. All right. And so these are some things and some other things where people were saying, my friend's always hating on me. She always acts like it's a joke, but she embarrasses me or says stuff in front of everybody. That's if a person, some people do have a weird sense of humor. I get it. We all can try to talk about each other and laugh it off and stuff like that. But if you find it condescending, meaning putting you down, making you feel less than, or trying to embarrass you constantly, that's not a real friend. They could try to say they're playing all they want to, but if you tell them like that bothers me or that's not cool, I don't get down like that, and they keep doing that, two fingers, you're not a real friend. And I hate to sound rude or mean, but that's just how important it is to have good people around you. If they're not real friends, if they don't have your best interest at heart and ain't loyal, and they just really ain't about you like that, then you need to cut them loose because they're hindering you. They're probably scheming behind your back, talking about you behind your back, scheming. That stuff, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? You got a future ahead of you, girl. You got things going for you. You don't need nobody trying to drag you down or set you up or do things to make you look bad. You just don't, all right? It is time for our fashion focus. So, I'm pumped up today, as you can probably tell. I probably am in every video, but I am so excited because I love this little getup, this little funky getup right now. This blue hat, I love this fedora hat. I adore hats. You probably don't know that about me yet, but I love hats, headbands, hair pieces, all kind of stuff. So I love this, and then I love this dress. This is such a simple dress. I'm gonna stand up. Maybe you can see it. It's a very simple dress, and it just says everywhere. And people are like, what does that mean? For me, that just means I'm everywhere. I'm gonna travel everywhere. I'm gonna be everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. All right. And so then I have on this burgundy. I adore this burgundy vest. It's so plush. I love it with all this faux fur on it. Over it, and I love the color combination. I love burgundy. It's fall. So, and then I have the burgundy lipstick on, and then I just have my simple necklace, silver necklace on, and my bracelets. I love bracelets. It's people laugh at me all the time because I'm gonna be real with you. It's been a time where I'll have bracelets like up to here because I just love bracelets. And then of course I always wear a ring. I love rings, and this one is like the yellow color. I don't know if you can really see it because of the light, but and my nails. I love getting my nails done. They're also burgundy, sparkly, shimmery. I don't know if you can see. But yes, I love this getup. I love this getup. Okay, I'm back. So now it's time for our shoe cam. So much fun. Yes, shoe cam. So I hope this video encouraged you. If you guys have any questions about friendships or about relationships or anything, go ahead and go to girltalkwithshar@gmail.com. Again, that's girltalkwithshar@gmail.com. And I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye, girls.
and I see America's top model.